The San Francisco Giants dropped this one 9-6 to the Baltimore Orioles in interleague play as the Giants made their first trip to Baltimore since 2004. And now the game started off very well for the Giants, guys. Actually, probably one of the best starts that we have had so far this year in 2019, scoring 5 runs in the first inning, guys. We got Andrew Cashner on the leash, man, in that first inning. He had to labor and throw a lot of pitches. Threw 46 pitches, guys. Now, Mike Yastrzemski, still trying to get that name down. Man, he had a RBI triple, guys, in the first inning. And also later on in the game, in the second inning, added his first career home run and could not be more thrilled and excited for Mike because of all the challenges he's had to overcome, guys. He played over 700 minor league games. So, man, he has had to go through a lot. So, just a phenomenal story there, guys. But he got the Giants started in that first inning with a nice RBI triple. And then comes Buster Posey, who has been starting to find his swing now. He comes up with a nice RBI single. Brandon Crawford continues to add on. He hits a sacrifice fly. Now, they say there ain't nothing sexy about a sacrifice fly, but don't say that to the Giants because sacrifice flies get the job done. And then up comes Dougie Fresh later on in the inning, guys, with a 2-run single. And really good for Duggar because lately, guys, Steven Duggar has been struggling, but was able to have a nice game today, collecting 2 hits, having those 2 RBIs. So good for Steven Duggar. Moves his average up to 242. And at that point in the game, guys, 5-0 after the first inning, you are feeling good about Camden Yards. You know, you're thinking maybe the Giants' bats have found their mojo. And then now we go to the bottom of the first inning, and the Giants are sending Drew Pomeranz to the hill. Now, it has been a struggle for Pomeranz this year, guys. He has struggled mightily. It has been tough at times to watch. And his struggles, unfortunately, continue tonight. Labored through the first inning, threw a lot of pitches, wound up surrendering, guys, a couple RBI singles ahead of a mammoth grand slam that just completely erased the Giants' 5-0 lead. And, man, it was frustrating, guys, that bottom of the first inning. So, guys, it was Nunez and Pedro Severino who added those RBI singles, and then it was Dwight Smith Jr. that hit the grand slam. I believe it was his first home run, and what a story for him. His dad actually played in the majors for the Orioles for a period of time, so that's a phenomenal story for them. But for us Giants and Pomeranz, it, unfortunately was not the best of stories. Now, Pomeranz in the second inning, guys, surrendered a 2-run shot to Trey Mancini. And with that, the damage was done for Pomeranz on the day, guys, giving up 8 earned runs on 1 1/3 innings pitched. He allowed 6 hits, guys, to go with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. And that raises his ERA now on the year to 8.08. And so now that raises huge question marks moving forward if his spot in the rotation, not only that, but his spot on the team is potentially in jeopardy now because, the struggles continue. And now you might be saying, why has he been struggling? It's kind of hard to explain, but really he hasn't been able to locate his pitches, He's leaving a lot of pitches up in the zone. And when you do that consistently to big league hitters, they're going to do damage. They're going to hit the ball pretty far, and good things are not going to happen. But in this game, guys, you got to give a lot of credit to the Orioles starter, Andrew Cashner, because after that first inning, guys, he rebounded very nicely. I believe was able to complete 5 innings on the day. And after that first inning, laboring, throwing 46 pitches, that's a lot of pitches out of your arm in a short period of time. especially when you throw maybe 100 in a game and he threw half of that in one inning, let alone the first inning when your arm's barely getting loose. But Andrew Cashner, huge credit to him, credit to the Orioles. They've had a tough year, and they were able to rebound from the 5-0 deficit, and so that was a huge character type of win for them as a club. And so, guys, another storyline for the game was the Baltimore Orioles bullpen this season has struggled very mightily, but unfortunately for the Giants, they were not able to get much damage done against them. And really, after that first inning, guys, the first couple innings, Giants were just, offense was dormant the rest of the way. And man, I just cannot get over really how inconsistent at times the Giants offense has been, because you've had games where late in the game we make comebacks, offense comes alive, and then in this game the offense came alive early, but late they didn't. And you expect them to do some damage against a bullpen that has struggled this year. The guys the Orioles sent it out today were Richard Bleimer, Fry, and then also by a guy by the name of Givens. So those guys all contributed to only allowing one hit to the Giants, and so the Giants just couldn't mount a comeback against a very weak per se bullpen that struggled this year for the Orioles. So that's tough. But taking positives, guys, we got to take the positives. So Posey, talked about that, collecting those two. Buster Posey, yes, guys, he had a good game, collecting 2 hits today. Steven Duggar, we talked about earlier, and Mike Yastrzemski here, guys, with the triple and his first big league home run. So those are big positives to take out of the game. Another huge positive, guys, was the emergence of the young Derek Rodriguez. So he came in, guys, to try to eat up some innings after Pomeranz, and Rodriguez absolutely dealt, going 4 2/3 innings pitched, allowing 2 hits and 2 walks, I believe, to go along with 2 strikeouts also, and that lowers Derek Rodriguez's ERA to 4.34. And I think Rodriguez is making a very strong case to get back into the starting rotation. And who knows, I think there could be a possibility that he may take Drew Pomeranz's spot. And with Pomeranz, 2 years ago, he had 17 wins and a 3.32 ERA. So the Giants and Farhan Zaidi, I believe, thought that when they signed Pomeranz, this was the guy that they were potentially getting, the 2017 Drew Pomeranz. But as we know, guys, the story is not what have you done, it's what have you done for me lately. And with Pomeranz, that is why his status of the team is in jeopardy, and you could see the likes of a young Derek Rodriguez potentially take his spot in the rotation. And I mean, at this point, guys, with the Giants rebuild, they're really trying to showcase their young players, showcase the young talent that we have upcoming. And so I think it would be a very good thing, I think it would be the best decision right now to put Rodriguez back in the rotation. And with Pomeranz, I don't know. I think, maybe if that means sending him down to AAA to work on some stuff out of the rotation, or moving him potentially to the bullpen, I'm not sure what you do. What are your guys' opinions on Drew Pomeranz? Comment down below what you guys think that the Giants should do moving forward. Now, Sam Dyson continues to pitch very effectively, guys. Although he gave up a home run today, still pitched an inning and has a nice ERA, 2.89. Derek Holland pitched an inning also out of the bullpen. So Holland, that has been his new role, his new job out there, guys. Pitched an inning, allowed a walk and 2 strikeouts, and that lowers his ERA to 6.75 on the year. So, guys, as we look ahead to the future, to the San Francisco Giants' next game in the series at Camden Yards against the Baltimore Orioles, the Giants are going to be sending Shaun Anderson to the hill, making his 4th big league start, and I'm extremely excited to see what Anderson is going to bring to the table, as, his starts have been a lot of fun to watch this year, and really just exciting, guys, the young talent that's been upcoming. Andrew Suarez did get called up on May 20th, made a good start against I believe it's against the Braves Braves or Diamondbacks, but then he had a very rough start against the Diamondbacks, and so the Giants' options for is back down to AAA Sacramento. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below. Guys, I would love to hear your opinion, your perspective on all things San Francisco Giants. What are your guys' thoughts on the young starting rotation that is going to be upcoming with the likes of Tyler Beede, Shaun Anderson, Andrew Suarez, Derek Rodriguez, all young guys that are going to be absolutely phenomenal. And then what do you guys think about what's going to happen at the trade deadline? I always ask you guys because I love to hear what you guys have to say. You know, do you think Madison Bumgarner is going to get traded? Do you think we'll be able to haul in some nice prospects by trading away our bullpen arms? So all that, guys, is going to be interesting, and love talking with you. Until next time, guys, I will see you again. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.